In this tutorial, we'll look at the continuum of teaching practice and how that is to be completed. This is an initial assessment of where you are on the continuum, and this is to be turned in with your assessment of teaching and learning documents. So I went to the BTSA homepage. You could also find this in Edmodo. It's just kind of your preference. And I'm looking for two different things. I'm looking for this continuum of teaching practice. I'm also looking for the sources of evidence codes, because you have to provide different types of evidence on your continuum, and this gives you the code. That'll make sense in just a second. So when I open my continuum, I wait. And on here, I'm going to read and identify where I am on this, this continuum. So it's quite lengthy. I'm going to start on, I think it starts down here. Yeah, page 5. Is that the correct? Yes. So you'll notice on page 5, I've got each of the CSTP areas, and I have to identify where I am. If you want to learn more about the levels, page 5 will have some additional evidence or explanation of the levels. But when I look at engaging and supporting all students in learning, I need to read through each of these and decide where I am. I'm exploring the use of additional instructional practices to teach the curriculum and support student understanding and engagement. So I'm going to highlight this. We have to remember that everybody's probably got a slightly different version of Adobe. So please just choose the highlighting tool that works best for you, or whatever yours provides. It doesn't matter what color. I know your SP might say you have to use certain colors. Disregard that. It doesn't matter what color. But from here, I'm going to provide some evidence of why do I place myself here. That evidence comes from sources of evidence. So I can say that come on, load faster. I can say that I know that I'm exploring, I'm trying out different things to engage all my students. When I look at my source codes, maybe I have prior experience with this. When I was in my student teaching, I had been using technology to incorporate or to increase student engagement. I've done some reflection, or I have some student work. There is also the option of writing a few little notes here of why you feel you are here. To complete those, you need to put in what was it called? A sticky or a post-it. Here's a sticky note. I'm going to put one right here. And my sticky note pops up, and I'm going to say prior experience in my student teaching. Okay, so I said in my student teaching I use technology to increase engagement and have started using personal response systems to get input from all students. That pops up there. I believe if I minimize it, it goes away, but you'll notice there's a little sticky right above there. So that when this is submitted and it's reviewed, they can hover over it and see your comments. So again, I use my tools. I highlight where I am. I insert a sticky here, and I use either my source codes, where'd they go, and a little bit of information as kind of my proof of why I placed myself there. Please note that the continuum is rather lengthy, 50 pages, quite a bit of marking up to do. I would pace yourselves, people. I would maybe try to accomplish a couple pages a week, as this is due with your assessment of teaching and learning documents.